A negative mind will never give you a positive. Life, let that sink in for a moment. Your mind, my friends, is the most powerful force in the universe. It's the engine that drives your destiny, the sculptor of your reality. And today we're going to talk about why a positive mindset isn't just a nice to have. It's absolutely essential for the life you dream of. Now, I want you to enact two gardens in one garden. The gardener plants seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity. What do you think grows? Their weeds, thorns, a tangled mess that chokes out any possibility of beauty or abundance. But in the other garden, no, in that garden, the gardener plants seeds of hope, faith, and positivity. And what blossoms there? Flowers of opportunity, trees heavy with the fruit of success, a lush paradise of possibility. Which garden you tend in your mind, you see your thoughts are those. The seeds every single day, every single moment, you're planting something in the fertile soil of your consciousness. And I'm here to tell you with every fiber of my being that if you're planting negativity, you're setting yourself up for harvest of disappointment and failure. But here's the beautiful truth: you are always, always, always have a choice. You can choose to nurture those positive thoughts, to water them with faith, to shine the light of hope upon them. And when you do that, when you commit to that practice with unwavering determination, you'll watch your life transform before your very now. I know what some of you are thinking, but sir, you might say, you don't understand my circumstances. You don't know the challenges I face, and you're right. I don't know your specific situation, but what I do know is this circumstances does. Let me share a story with you. Back in my day, I knew a young man. From the islands, he came from a place where poverty was rampant, where opportunity seemed as scarce as water in a desert. But this young man, he had a fire in his eyes and a storm of positivity in his heart. He didn't look at his circumstances and said, this is my lot in life. No, he looked at those same circumstances and said, this is my launching pad. He could have focused on what he liked: money, connections, and fancy education. But instead, he chose to focus on what he had in abundance: creativity, determination, and an unshakable belief that he was born for greatness. And let me tell you, that young man went on to start businesses too, write books, to speak on stages around the world. He didn't wait for opportunity to knock. He built the door, installed the knocker, and then kicked that door wide open. That's the power of a positive mind. My friends, it doesn't just accept reality, it creates a new reality. Now, I want to be clear. I'm not talking about some kind of wishy-washy head in the clouds optimism. I'm talking about a deep, unshakable conviction that you were created for a purpose, that you have something unique and valuable to offer this, that no matter what hand life has dealt you, you have the power to reshuffle the deck. You see, negativity is a thief, steals your dreams, it robs you of your potential, it pickpockets your peace of mind. And the worst part, we often invite this thief in. We entertain negative thoughts, we replay our failures on the loop, we marinate in self-doubt, and then we wonder why we're not making progress. It's time to evict that thief. It's time to change the blocks on your mind and post a big sign that says no negativity allowed. But how do we do that? How do we cultivate this positive mindset that's so crucial for success? Well, I'm glad you asked, because I've got some strategies for you, and I want you to listen closely, because this isn't just feel-good advice. This is the blueprint for transforming your life. First and foremost, you need to become aware of your thoughts. Most of us go through life unable to let K in our minds run wild like an untamed horse. But you can't change what you're not aware of, so start paying attention. Catch those negative thoughts when you find yourself thinking, I can't do this, or this is too hard, or I'm not good enough. Stop right there. Intercept that thought like a star quarterback snatching a ball out of the... And once you've caught it, challenge it. Ask yourself, is this really true, or is this just a limiting bell I've accepted without question? You'll be amazed at how many of our negative thoughts crumble under the light of scrutiny. Next, you need to start practicing gratitude. Gratitude is like fertilizer for positivity. It nourishes your mind. It enriches your perspective. Every morning when you wake up, before your feet even hit the floor, I want you to list 5 things you're grateful for. It could be as simple as the air in your lungs or the roof over your head. Do this consistently, and you'll start to rewire your brain to focus on the good in your life. Now, here's a powerful technique I want you to try. It's called future Visualization, I want you to spend time every day imagining your ideal future in vivid detail. See yourself achieving your goals, feel the emotions of success, hear the applause, taste the victory. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what's vividly imagined and what's real, so when you do this exercise, you're actually programming your mind for success. Other crucial step is to surround yourself with positivity. You heard the saying, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's absolutely true. If you're surrounded by negative people, by complainers and excuse makers, it's going to drag you down. It's like trying to start a fire with wet wood, so be intentional about your relationships. Seek out people who inspire you, who challenge you to be better, who believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself. And if you can't find those people in your immediate circle, then find them in books. Read biographies of great men and women who overcame adversity. Listen to motivational speeches. Fill your mind with stories of triumph and possible. Now, let's talk about failure, because here's the truth in your going to fail. You're going to stumble. You're going to fall. But here's where the positive mind makes all the difference. A negative mind sees failure as a positive mind sees failure as feedback. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every obstacle is an opportunity to grow stronger, to learn, to refine your approach. Thomas Edison didn't fail 1,000 times in creating the light bulb. That's the mindset of a champion, of an innovator, of a world changer. So I want you to start embracing failure. When things don't go as planned, don't beat yourself up. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to get better? This shift in perspective will transform your failures from stumbling blocks into stepping stones. Other powerful tool for maintaining a positive mindset is affirmations. These are positive statements that you repeat to yourself regularly. Now, I know some of you might be skeptical about this. You might think it's all just new age nonsense, but let me tell you, the most successful people in the world use affirmations. Athletes use them. Business leaders use them. Your mind believes what you tell it most often. So instead of replay negative self-talk, start feeding your mind empowering messages. I am capable. I am worthy of success. I have everything I need to achieve my dreams. Say these with conviction. Feel them in your bones and watch how they start to shape your reality. Now, here's something that's absolutely critical. You need to take action. A positive mindset isn't about sitting around waiting for good things to happen. It's about creating the energy, the motivation, the drive to make things happen. You see, thoughts are powerful, but thoughts paired with action are unstoppable. So once you've planted those seeds of positivity in your mind, you need to water them with consistent action. Set goals, make plans, and then get to work. Take that first step, no matter how small it might seem. Remember, you don't have to see the whole staircase to take the first step. You just need the courage to begin. And with each step you take, your confidence will grow. Your belief in yourself will strengthen. And before you know it, you'll be halfway up that staircase, looking back in amazement at how far you. Now I want to address something important. Some of you might be thinking, but what about realism? Isn't it important to be realistic? And yes, absolutely, we need to be grounded in reality. But here's the thing, your reality is shaped by your perception, and your perceptions are shaped by your thoughts. So when you choose to focus on the positive, when you choose to see opportunities instead of obstacles, you're not denying reality. You're creating a new reality. You're expanding the realm of what's possible. Think about the great innovators and leaders throughout history. Do you think they were being realistic when they pursued their visions? Do you think people told the Wright brothers they were being realistic when they said they were going to fly? You think Martin Luther King Jr. was being realistic when he dreamed of equality? No, these visionaries dared to imagine a reality beyond what others could see. They held onto a positive vision of the future with unshakable conviction, and in doing so, they changed that. You have that same power than you. You have the ability to shape your reality through the power of your thoughts, but it requires commitment. It requires consistency. It requires courage. You need to guard your mind like it's the most precious resource you have, because it is be mindful of what you expose yourself to. The news you watch, the conversations you engage in, the content you consume. All of these things are either feeding your positivity or fueling your negativity. So Make a conscious choice. Choose to fill your mind with inspiration, with knowledge, with ideas that expand your sense of what's possible. Choose to engage in conversations that uplift and energize you. Choose to focus on solutions rather than problems. And here's a powerful practice I want you to adopt. Start your day. Right, the first hour of your day sets the tone for everything that follows. So instead of reaching for your phone and immediately plugging into the world's problems, take that time to nurture your mind. Read something inspirational, practice meditation or prayer, write in a journal, do some exercise to get those endorphins flowing. Use this time to prime your mind for positivity, to set your intentions for the day ahead. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but I'm not a morning person. Well, I've got news for you. That's just another limiting belief. You can become a morning person. You can train yourself to wake up with energy and enthusiasm. It's a choice and it's a habit you can cultivate. Remember, your habits shape your character, and your character determines your destiny. So if you want to change your life, start by changing your habits. And there's no better place to start than with how you begin your day. The powerful strategy for maintaining a positive mindset is to practice mindfulness. This means being fully present in the moment, aware of your thoughts and feelings without judgment. When you're mindful, you can catch negative thoughts before they spiral out of control. You can choose your responses rather than reacting on autopilot. Mindfulness also helps you appreciate the good things in your life right now. So often we're so focused on our goals, on where we want to be, that we forget to enjoy where we are. But happiness isn't a destination. And when you learn to find joy in the journey, you'll find that positivity becomes your natural state. Now let's talk about the power of words, the language you use both in your self-talk and in your communication with others has a profound impact on your mindset. Words are not just expressions. They shape thought. So start paying attention to your vocabulary. Are you using words that empower you or limit you? Instead of saying, I have to do this, try saying, I get to do this. Instead of, this is a problem, try, this is a challenge I'm excited to tackle. Small shifts in language can lead to big shifts in your mindset. And while we're on the subject of communication, let's talk about the importance of positive self. Talk. The conversations you have with yourself are the most important conversations you'll ever have. So make sure they're uplifting, encouraging, and empowering. Treat yourself with the same kindness and encouragement you'd offer to a dear friend. When you make a mistake, don't berate yourself. Instead, say something like, that didn't work out as planned, but I learned something valuable. Next time I'll be even better. Remember, you are your almost constant companion. The voice in your head is the one you'll hear more than any other. So make sure it's a voice that lifts you up, that pushes you forward, that believes in your potential. Now I want to address something that many people struggle with: comparing themselves to others in today's world. It's so easy to fall into the comparison trap, but let me tell you, comparison, the person is the thief of joy. It's a surefire way to cultivate negativity. Instead of comparing yourself to others, compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Focus on your own growth, your own progress. Celebrate your own victories, no matter how small they might seem. Remember, everyone is on their own journey. You don't know the struggles others have faced, the obstacles they've overcome. So run your own race. Focus on becoming the best version of yourself, not on being better than someone else. Another powerful tool for maintaining a positive mindset is visualization. Athletes use this technique all the time to improve their performance. They visualize themselves executing their skills perfectly, winning their competitions. And you can use the same technique in your life, or visualize yourself succeeding. See yourself overcoming challenges, achieving your goals, living the life you dream of. Make these visualizations as vivid and detailed as possible. Engage all your senses. The more you can make it in your mind, the more your subconscious will work to make it a reality. Now let's talk about the power of purpose. Having a clear sense of purpose is like a North Star for your positivity. When you know why you're doing what you're doing, when you're connected to a mission bigger than yourself, it becomes so much easier to maintain a positive outlook even in the face of challenges. But I want you to ask yourself, what's your purpose? What gets you out of bed in the morning? What impact do you want to have On the world, when you're clear about your purpose, every obstacle becomes an opportunity to grow. Every setback becomes a setup for a comeback. And here's something crucial your purpose doesn't have to be grandiose. It doesn't have to change the whole world. Maybe your purpose is to be the best parent you can be, to create beautiful art that touches people's hearts, to build a business that provides value to your community. Whatever it is, connect with it deeply. Let it fuel your positivity and drive your actions. Now I want to talk about the importance of continuous learning and growth. A positive mindset isn't static. It needs to be nurtured and developed. And one of the best ways to do that is through constant learning. When you're learning, you're growing. When you're growing, you're improving. And when you're improving, it's so much easier to maintaining a positive outlook. So never stop learning. Read books, take courses, seek out new experiences. Be curious about the world around you. And don't just learn intellectually, learn emotionally as well. Work on developing your emotional intelligence. Learn to understand and manage your emotions. This will give you so much more control over your mindset and your reactions to life's challenges. Another powerful strategy for maintaining a positive mindset is to practice forgiveness. Holding onto grudges, resentment, and anger, like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die, it only hurts you and feeds negativity. So learn to forgive, not for the other person's sake, but for your own forgiveness. Doesn't mean condoning what happened. It means freeing yourself from the burden of negative emotions so you can move forward with positivity. And don't forget to forgive yourself. Two, we all make mistakes. We all have regrets, but dwelling on past mistakes only keeps you stuck. Learn from them, grow from them, and then let them go. Your future is so much more important than your past. Now let's talk about the power of giving when you're feeling down, when negativity is creeping in. One of the most powerful things you can do is to help someone else. Give your time, your energy, your resources to a cause you believe in. Volunteer mentor. Someone perform random acts of when you give, you shift your focus from your own problems to the needs of others. You connect with something bigger than yourself, and in the process you'll find that your own spirits are lifted. And another important aspect of maintaining a positive mindset is taking care of your physical health. Your mind and body are interconnected. When you neglect your physical health, it becomes so much harder to maintain mental positivity. So make sure you're getting enough sleep, eat nutritious foods that fuel your body, and train. Exercise regularly is not just good for your body, it releases endorphins that boost your mood and energy. Take time to relax and recharge. Remember, your body is the vehicle through which you experience life. When you take care of it, you're setting yourself up for success in every other area. Now I want to talk about the power of persistence. A positive mindset isn't something you achieve once and then have forever. It's a practice, a habit that you need to cultivate every single day. There will be times when negativity creeps in, when doubts arise, when challenges seem insurmountable. That's normal. That's normal. Human. But here's where your persistence comes in. In those moments, you need to double down on your positive practices. You need to fight even harder to maintain your optimistic outlook, because it's in those challenging times that your mindset matters most. Think of it like working out. When you're lifting weights, it's not the easy reps that build your muscles, it's the ones that challenge you, the ones where you have to push through discomfort. The same is true for your mind, is when you push through negativity. When you choose positivity, even when it's hard, that's when you're really strengthening your mental muscles. So don't get discouraged if you have bad days. Don't beat yourself up if negative thoughts creep in. Instead, see those moments as opportunities to practice, to get stronger, to reinforce your commitment to positivity. And remember, progress isn't always linear. You might have days where you feel on top of the world, followed by days where you struggle. That's okay. That's part of the journey. The key is to keep moving forward, to keep choosing positivity, even if you have to make that choice 100 times a day. Now, let's talk about the power of celebration. So often we're so focused on our goals, on where we want to be, that we forget to celebrate how far we've come. But celebration is a crucial part of maintaining a positive mindset. Take time to acknowledge your victories, no matter how small they might seem. Did you take a step towards your goal? Today, celebrate that. Did you handle a difficult situation with grace? Celebrate that. Did you choose a Positive thought over a negative one, absolutely celebrate that. When you celebrate your progress, you reinforce positive behaviors, you build momentum, you remind yourself that you are making progress, that you are capable, that you are moving in the right direction, and that fuels further positivity and motivation. Another powerful tool for maintaining a positive mindset is to practice gratitude. Now, I mentioned this earlier, but it's so important that it bears. Repeating gratitude is like a spotlight. Whatever you shine it on grows brighter. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you'll find that you have more and more to be grateful for. Start the gratitude journal. Every day, write down 3 things you're thankful for. They don't have to be big things. Maybe you're grateful for a warm cup of coffee or a kind word from a friend or the beauty of a sunset. The point is to train your mind to look for the good in your life. And here's a powerful twist on this practice. Express gratitude to others. Tell people in your life what you appreciate about them. Not only will this strengthen your relationships, but it will also reinforce your own positive mindset. When you spread positivity, it has a way of coming back to you. Now, I want to talk about the importance of setting goals. Having clear, compelling goals is crucial for maintaining a positive mindset. Goals give you direction. They give you something to strive for. They help you focus your energy and attention on what's truly important and to you. But here's the key. Your goals need to be aligned with your values and your purpose. If you're pursuing goals that don't truly resonate with you, that don't excite you at a deep level, it's going to be hard to stay positive. You'll feel like you're swimming upstream. So take some time to really think about what you want. What are your dreams? What kind of life do you want to create? What impact do you want to have on the world? Set goals that inspire you, that challenge you, that make you want to jump out of bed in the morning. And once you have those goals, break them down into smaller, manageable steps. Celebrate each step you take towards your goals. This creates a positive feedback loop. Progress fuels positivity, and positivity fuels further. Another crucial aspect of maintaining a positive mindset is learning to manage stress. Stress is a natural part of life, but chronic stress can really take a toll on your mental and physical health. It can make it much harder to maintain. So it's important to develop healthy stress management techniques. This might include meditation, deep breathing exercises, yoga, or other relaxation techniques. Find what works for you and make it a regular part of your routine. And remember, sometimes managing stress means learning to say no. It's okay to set boundaries. It's okay to prioritize your own well-being. In fact, it's essential if you want to maintain a positive mindset in the long term. Now, let's talk about the power of your environment. Your physical surroundings can have a big impact on your mental state. So create an environment that supports your positivity. Surround yourself with things that inspire you. Maybe it's art that uplifts you, or plants that bring a sense of life and vitality to your space, or photos of loved ones that remind you of what's truly important. And it's not just your physical environment. Your digital environment matters. To be mindful of what you're consuming online. Are you following accounts that inspire and uplift you, or ones that leave you feeling drained or inadequate? Choose wisely. Another powerful strategy for maintaining a positive mindset is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is about being fully present in the moment, aware of your thoughts and feelings without judgment. When you're mindful, you can catch negative thoughts before they spiral out of control. You can choose your responses rather than reacting on autopilot. Mindfulness also helps you appreciate the good things in your life. Right now, so often we're so focused on our goals, on where we want to be, that we forget to enjoy where we are. But happiness isn't a destination, it's a way of traveling. And when you learn to find joy in the journey, you'll find that positivity becomes your natural state. Now, I wanted to address something that many people struggle with: a fear of failure. Fear of failure can be a major obstacle to positivity. It can hold you back from taking risks, from pursuing your dreams, from living life. Say, here's the truth: failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. Every great achievement, every breakthrough, every innovation came after countless failures. Failure is how we learn. It's how we grow. It's how we get better. So instead of fearing failure, embrace it. See it as back as a stepping stone to success. When you reframe failure in this way it loses its power to drag you down. Instead, it becomes a tool for growth. And remember, the only real failure is giving up as long as you keep going, as long as you keep learning and growing. You haven't failed. You're just on the path to success. Now let's talk about the power of positive affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself regularly. They help reprogram your subconscious mind, replacing negative self-talk with empowering beliefs. Some people are skeptical about affirmations, but there's real science behind them. When you repeat positive statements to yourself, you're actually rewiring your brain. You're creating new neural pathways that support a more positive mindset. So create some affirmations that resonate with you. Maybe it's, I am capable of achieving great things, or I face challenges with confidence and creativity, or I am worthy of success and happiness. Repeat these to yourself daily, especially when you're feeling doubtful or negative. Another powerful tool for maintaining a positive mindset is visualization. Athletes use this technique all the time to improve their performance, and you can use it to spend time each day visualizing yourself living your ideal life, achieving your goals, overcoming challenges. Make these visualizations as vivid and detailed as possible. Engage all your senses. How does success feel? What does it look like, taste like, sound like? The more real you can make it in your mind, the more your subconscious will work to make it a reality. Now I want to talk about the importance of self-care. In our busy lives, it's easy to put our ears last. We take care of our work, our families, our responsibilities, and often neglect our own needs. But if you want to maintain a positive mindset, self-care is non-negotiable. Self-care isn't selfish, it's essential. It's about recharging your battery so you have the energy to pursue your goals and take care of others. It's about nurturing your mind, body, and spirit so you can show up as your best self in all areas of your life. So make time for activities that nourish you. Maybe it's reading a good book, taking a relaxing bath, going for a walk in nature, or pursuing a hobby you love. Whatever it is, prioritize it. Put it in your schedule just like you would any other important appointment. And remember, self-care also means setting boundaries. It's okay to say no to things that drain you. It's okay to take time for yourself. In fact, it's not just okay, it's essential. If you want to maintain a positive mindset and live your best life. In conclusion, maintaining a positive mindset is not about ignoring life's challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on the good, to see opportunities and obstacles, to believe in your ability to overcome whatever life throws your way. It's a choice you make every day in every moment, and it's a choice that has the power to transform your life, because when you change your mindset, you change your world. You open yourself up to new possibilities, new opportunities, new levels of success and fulfillment. So I challenge you to commit to positivity, to make it a daily practice, a way of life, because a negative mind will never give you a positive life. But a positive mind can take you anywhere you want to go. It can help you achieve things you never thought possible. It can help you create a life beyond your wildest dreams. Remember, you have the power to choose your thoughts to shape your reality, to create the life you want. So choose wisely. Choose positivity. Choose to believe in yourself and your dreams for